It says, in Gibeon, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream by night. And God said, ask what I shall give you. Gibeon is a place where they went for worship. They say that was the main altar, a prominent altar, and I believe that was where they had kept covenant box. So Solomon had gone to church, and it looks like he went there and he was there overnight. Overnight prayers have not started yesterday. They started long time ago. He says, then the king went to Gibeon near Jerusalem. So Gibeon was in Jerusalem, where stood the tabernacle and the bronze altar to sacrifice there. For that was the great high place. 1,000 burnt offerings Solomon offered on that altar. So the altar must have been overwhelmed. Now, Solomon has been offering burnt offerings, has been offering worship and praise and thanksgiving, so that he is blessed, so that he is forgiven. So Solomon has been standing before the Lord, kneeling before the Lord, lying down before the Lord, and worshiping God. And after he has been doing that, he says, in the night, the Lord appeared to Solomon in a dream. When we say he appeared, that dream was not just a mere dream. It was a dream. The Bible calls it appeared. When God appeared to Solomon, it is the same appearance as God appeared to Abraham. The same appearance as God appeared to David. As God appeared to those others. You have been worshiping the Lord. I enjoy what we do. Worshiping the Lord. Giving it more time than anything else. Not asking for things. Not praying. As it were, it is worshiping. May you have a look and see how important it is to worship the Lord until a question comes. What do you want me to do for you? Has he asked you a question? That question, what do you want me to do for you? We have many things that frustrate us. Sometimes we make a prayer, and the prayer is not answered. Take, for example, the story of the apostles at the foot of the mountain. Jesus, Peter, John, and James have gone up the mountain. Jesus has been transfigured in the mountain. He has been seen his glory. Moses and Elijah has appeared. And down on the hill, there is a sick boy who has been brought. This sick boy is suffering from epilepsy. The point is, that was not the first time they had driven demons. They had done that, So, they knew it is going to work. They prayed and it didn't work. Frustrated. We have many things that has frustrated us. Sometimes we announce, I am rich. I am rich, but the rent is sitting on you. I'm a millionaire. But is that true? Is that the reality on the ground? The answer is no. I discovered those things which were so frustrating for Solomon, they were when it comes to a case, practical case. People have brought a case before you, and you are supposed to sort it out. And Solomon says, I don't have an answer. Frustrated as a king, he does not have answers to cases, to problems. He does not have answers. So he came and worshipped the Lord. The Bible says that while he was worshipping, God appeared to Solomon. And he asked him a question. What is it that you want? After he has been asked, what shall I do for you? You have shown your servant David, my father, great mercy. You have given him abundance, everything, many things, many gifts. Say, you have given him great mercy. And then he says, you have supplied him. That's loving kindness. Even as he walked before you in faithfulness, righteousness, and the uprightness of heart with you. And you have kept for him this great kindness and a steadfast love. That means God has supplied him without failing. Then he says, and that you have given him a son to rule in his place. Then in verse 7 he says, now, O Lord, you have made your servant king instead of David, my father. See, I don't know how to go out. That means I don't know how to begin and how to end. That's what he's saying. And that means he is still worshiping God. Have you heard? Has he asked anything? He has not questioned anything. He is still asking, worshiping God. You are the one who has made me king. You are the one who has healed me. You are the one who has fed me. Your servant is in the midst of your people, whom you have chosen. A great people who cannot be counted for multitude or for number. See, so, now in verse 9, so give your servant understanding. That is now the request. Now what am I trying to say? Keep on worshiping him. Worship him until he asks you a question. What is it that you want? If you read down, you will discover what happened to Solomon. It happened almost in a instant. Wisdom came upon him, and so on and so forth. Let's continue to worship him. He will ask that question. Anytime he is asking that question, he says, what is it that you want? And Niko sure today the Lord wants to minister to the need that you have. Minister to your frustration. The Lord is about to minister